What's good, y'all? So I recorded this video here roughly a month ago. It is April 24th today, so it's been over a month since I actually recorded this footage, but the actual product is set to be out, I'm believing, the middle of May. So April 24th is today. Middle of May is the time frame that we're looking at from what I've been reading online for the Pissed Off Barber clipper that's coming out and trimmer. So just stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys enjoy this little behind the scenes look at me using the initial prototype. So everything in this video is not the final product. There was some adjustments made, of course, to before the final product is set to be released next month. But I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get to it.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, special like button, turn your post notifications. Today we got some prototype stuff in from TPOB, stuff that I'm not supposed to release yet. So it is Saturday, March 18th. I'm not sure when this video is going to come out. I gotta wait for the green light from the company before I actually can post this online. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little look-see of what we got.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
So we got the trimmer here. This is gonna be called the Troll. I'll throw up the little the art that's gonna go on the actual box of this. But this is the Troll, and I'll go ahead and turn it on. Very quiet, but you see we got the TY blade on there, looking nice. And then also we got two different blades here, as you can see there. It's like a a fade blade. And then we got a wedge blade, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll try it out anyway. And then also we got the prototype clipper. I'm not even sure what this is going to be called, but this is the clipper here. I like the shape. It's got the 5-click system. Did you hear that? And we'll go ahead and turn it on. Very quiet. But this has a fade blade on it, so this is what we're going to use today. Got the trimmer. Like I said, it's similar to that Babyliss blade. I'm going to throw it on, and we'll see how it makes our initial guideline. Oh, I like how he's cut right here. That's crispy. You can hear it cut too. See how close we can get it to the skins. That's close right there. I like these. And these is going to be called the Troll. And these are set to release soon. You can see here, slicing through this hair. And I believe it's already set up to where you can put on any Babyliss blade on these. So the Gold FX, the Graphite 2.0, any of those you can throw on here. The screw holes will match up, so you can do that. But y'all see how it's cutting through this hair here. So we'll go ahead and get to the next part where we're gonna go ahead and fade using the clippers, and then get to the edge up portion to see how these actually edge up. But I'm liking the way they cut. Like I said, they slice through nice. You can hear the crunch on the blade. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't feel like getting hot yet. That's a good thing. But we'll see through the duration of the haircut and see what we come out with. All right, now we got the clipper here. I like how this is shaped. It's got like kind of like that classic wall clipper shape. Slightly different, but it's got these little indentions where you can hold your fingers. You got them the click lever, which I really enjoy too. You hear that. We're gonna go ahead and do a fade on this side and see what we look like. But so we're gonna open it up. And I did zero gap the blade a lot closer than what it came. Reason being, I like to get a closer transition between the trimmer and the clipper. So we can go ahead and try this out here. And this is the fade blade that's on there now. So usually I've been using like the Vapor blade, the XO combination blade. So this is gonna be a bit different than what I'm usually using. If it were up to me, I feel like the fade blade is like kind of my go-to. But I know for a fact I definitely will not like the wedge blade. So I'm probably not even gonna try that out, but we'll see. So you see here, man, it's blending out nice already. Nice and smooth. And it's got the 5 clicks, unlike the slime and the candy. So if you are familiar with the TPOB tools, you know that the candy and the slime only come with those 4 levers. I mean, it really doesn't play a part or make much of a difference if you're a seasoned barber. But this 5 lever system, I feel like is a little bit easier to navigate if you're newer, because you know for a fact that that third click is going to be directly your blade half open. So that is one good thing about the 5-click lever system.
What's good, everybody? First and foremost, I just want to apologize for the sound quality at the beginning of this video and towards and bits and pieces here and later bits in the video. I was using a mic that I just got off Amazon, and I was just trying to figure out the ins and outs of it. But this is my home mic, and the sound quality should be much better. I'm still working out the kinks with that other mic. It's a Bluetooth mic that I can record with my phone. But like I said, apologize once again. But back to the clipper. By the time you watch this video, I should work out the kinks on that Bluetooth mic. But as far as the clipper work is going here, you can see that it's blending nice and blurry, very icy blend. I did use the fade blade, like I said, for this specific haircut. I didn't use the wedge blade at all for this clipper. Reason being, I've used the wedge blade on a Babyliss Low Pro before, and I just wasn't a fan of it. So the wedge blade is probably not going to be used ever in my arsenal, but I do rock with the taper blade and the fade blade. So my apologies, this is the taper blade that is on there right now, but I did throw the fade blade eventually on there. So the taper blade is not just a direct slant, it's kind of like a slant and then squared off. The fade blade is just a complete slant. So with the taper blade, you are able to bevel that blade a lot easier to get a softer blend. I feel like with the fade blade, you have to be very cautious on how you use it, because you could just create lines after lines. But this clipper was very easy to use. Like I said, it's got the 5-click system, which majority of clipper companies have nowadays. So I really enjoyed the click lever system because it just helps you to stay aware of where you are while you are doing the fade. Specifically for beginners, newer people. For myself, I record YouTube videos all the time, so my mind is constantly going in circles. So being able to have that click lever just reminds me of where I am and what notch I need to be at next. But with the grain, it was laying down the hair very nice. It went through the grain very easily, which you will see in the later portion of this video that it just eats through bulk. So I did get different type of textures of hair in this video. We got some curly hair. We got my client here with the waves, and then we got some straight coarse hair on a Mexican client where I did some detail work. So I was thoroughly pleased altogether, with this clipper, and I cannot really think of anything that I didn't like. I like the weight of it. It's a very weighty clipper. If you are someone who is used to like the Babyliss Low Pro or the the FX series from Babyliss or the Andis Master, something like that, these clippers are going to be something that you would want to add to your arsenal. And you can see here it's blending well. It does use your typical system that all Babyliss and wall clippers use, so that is a plus as well. Other than that, you can see here we're finishing up this portion of this side of the head, blended very well. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some freehand work that we do with the waves here shortly after I end this voiceover.
All right, now we're gonna freehand ride these waves here, but you see the cut came together. Let me go ahead and just do a little freehand work, show y'all how they work out here. Hopefully we don't patch my boy here. He gonna look like that little kid in barbershop. But they cutting nice and crispy. All right, now we're gonna do the edge up with the troll trimmer prototype, and see what kind of edge up we can get with this. Real quiet, putting it by the mic right now.
What's good, everybody? So we're at the edge up portion of this video, and you can see here it is super precise. I don't have to really dig at the hair to get it nice and crispy. It's basically a tap and go type trimmer. It is gapped very close, and it is very, very, very sharp, so it eats through that hair like nothing. You've seen me make that initial bald line and how that worked out, but no problems with the edge up at all. Very, very crispy work. It didn't irritate my client's skin or anything like that, so very thoroughly pleased with the trimmer work that we had.
There's the blend, highball fade. Then we got the edge up, nice and crispy using the trimmers. Pretty nice clippers, pretty dope trimmers to use. Let's get on to the next clip.
So one more thing that I wanted to demonstrate is how this clipper eats through bulk like nothing. It does it with extreme ease. I'd have to, you know, give it a comparison to like the Goblin clipper or the machete. One pass through that thick curly hair and it just ate through it like nothing. That's something that is super great about this clipper as well. Also, way I had it zero gapped, it gets extremely close to the skin, so you can see me making this bald line, and it is just eating through that hair, and it can go from the trimmer to the clipper close with extreme and absolute ease. Now the next thing I wanted to highlight was the capability of the trimmer. Now one thing I don't do often is designs, but I love to do them, and it's always great to have a trimmer that could do the work without irritating the skin, because you're doing so much line work with the actual trimmer. So this trimmer is very precise, it's very clean, it makes very nice lines. You use those teeth of the blade and it does not irritate. Like I said, I'm not scratching at the skin or anything like that, and it's just making very detailed work, and that's something that I was truly amazed with. I used this to do this design here. Was like an overall, like, I want to say maybe 8-10 minutes or something like that, all the detail that I put into it. And it didn't get hot. The blade didn't get hot. I mean, it did get warm, but it wasn't to the point where it's gonna burn your client's skin. And you can see here just the capability that the trimmer has. This is not edited. I didn't like cut anything out. This is specifically a run through, doing some line design work on the back of this client, and it's just doing the thing. It's doing its thing. I mean, there's really no other explanation for it. You guys see the work, but that'll do it for, you know, the demonstration of the trimmer demonstration. That'll do it for this demonstration of the trimmer. But I appreciate you guys for checking out the voiceovers and seeing the demos and all that. But we'll get to my final thoughts here in just a second.
Everybody, so I appreciate you guys for checking out the demonstration portion of the unveiling of the I'm not even know what to call this. I don't know the name yet. It is March 19th. Yesterday, Saturday, March 18th is when we had all these tools in the shop. We had the clipper and also the trimmer in the shop, and they did work. As you guys seen by the video, they cut, they slice, they do what they do. I did not put these down all day yesterday, and I'm just extremely humbled to be able to get these prototypes in and give you guys my, you know, what I think about them. So like I said, these right here, these trimmers, fire. You've seen the design that I just did. Crispy work. Clipper A1. I like how heavy it is. Like I said, I just, now when these come out, you got to get them. That's all I could say. And go to thepissedoffbarber.com. Use promo code Jayblends, save yourself 15% off your total purchase. But that'll be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes look at some of the stuff that I do be getting sometimes. But shout out to the Pissed Off Barber. If you're not following him, go follow the Pissed Off Barber on IG. And also, he has a YouTube channel too. Go subscribe to that too. But other than that, I appreciate you for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, God bless.